Join the private sector energy efficiency movement led by the National Business Initiative by plugging into energy efficiency and stem the tide of rising energy costs.
I think last but not least, our very popular LED lights. So I don't know how many of you guys knew this, but LEDs stand for light emitting diodes. So it's actually just a diode, and as soon as current runs through it, it emits a certain amount of light. The nice thing about them is there's no warm-up times. They're not sensitive to switching. Although on the other side, they're sensitive to high temperatures. So if you are running a bakery, or if you want to install lights inside an oven, for example, you're not going to install LED lights because they're not going to last. They don't like to be exposed to temperatures over and above 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. On the cooler side of temperatures, they are very happy to sit inside cold rooms and those types of scenarios, because the colder they run, the better the electronics run, and the longer the expected lifespan will be. They're also directional. LEDs only emit light in a specific direction, which means that for the same amount of lux levels, you will get a higher, for the same amount of lumens, you'll get a higher lux level, in the fact that your incandescent bulb, if you just look at the shape, it'll emit lights all around in all around areas, while the LED will focus light, so it's more like a spotlight, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on whether you want your lights in a large array of areas. But then for the LED lights, you also do get diffusers, which break up the light, which gives you a bigger spread of lights in that particular area. Efficiency typically around 100 lumens per watt. So that's very efficient, not as efficient as your low pressure sodium, but in terms of LEDs, they give you quite a good color rendering index, which means that you can still see the different colors very well, which is why it's a relatively high choice, or good choice for the new lighting. Power rating is between 2 to about 150 watt. You don't often see LEDs over and above 150 watts, simply because these are driven by electronic driving circuits, which our electronics expert here could probably shed some more information on. But they also give off a certain amount of heat, which is why you'll see some type of heat radiation scenarios on most of your LED lights to cool them down. Typical lifespans that you're expecting is over and above 25,000 hours, depending on the particular manufacturer and the particular type of light and your scenario of electronics that you have in there.